Hey everybody, good evening. This is Harry, Maca Films, and I'm here to rank the Wings albums, just the Wings albums. I'm a big fan of Paul McCartney and Wings and the Beatles and such, and I know I did my um, extended plays, Paul McCartney extended plays, about a month ago. Um, I did a showing off some of my extended plays that I had. And so yesterday I was thinking about ranking the Wings albums. I'm one of those people who believe Wings was just a band and was a band. It was Paul McCartney's band. He was the leader of the band, but everybody contributed one way or the other to that band for its success. So I'm just going to do the Wings albums from 1971 to 1979. And I'm including the Greatest Hits album, and I'm including Wings Over America. Then, in its tenure, Wings had released 8 studio albums in total, which was Wildlife, which is the fifth day of this recording, was the 50th anniversary of Wildlife. Came out in 1971. Red Rose Speedway, 1973. Band on the Run, also 1973. Venus and Mars, 1975. Wings at the Speed of Sound, 1976. Wings Over America, 1976. Wings Greatest, 1978. And Back to the Egg, 1979. So, should be quick and easy. And these are my rankings. These are my preferences, my favorite albums. All of them, I love every single one of these albums. But these are the ones I play the most. Really, is how I ranked them. I'm not saying that they're bad or terrible. The ones that are higher up, but these are the ones that I don't play them a lot of. So here we go. Ready? So number 10, I'm going with Wings Greatest from 1978. And, well, because it's a compilation album, that's why it comes to number 10. But it's also not a true Wings Greatest Hits album. It does include Another Day on there, which was his first, Paul McCartney's first single. And it also has Uncle Albert and Admiral Halsey on it as well. And of course, this, from what I've read online, that this was actually intended to be a double album because it's missing a lot of hits. Here's the backside of it with Paul, Linda, and Denny. And they photoshopped, well, they didn't have Photoshop back then, but they airbrushed out Joe English and Jimmy McCulloch on this photo here. But yeah, it's missing, to listen to what the man said, Helen Wheels, a few other tracks. Mary Had a Little Lamb. Maybe that might not have been on there, but Letting Go. So there's a few songs that were not on here. This is the 2017, 2018 blue vinyl version of it. It comes with the original. It comes with a poster on it. So, number 10, Wings Greatest. At number 9, love this album. I actually loved it when it came out a couple of years ago, 2018, in the box set. So I love the archive edition. I do listen to this album, but not as much as others. But number 9 comes in as Red Rose Speedway from 1973. And only one single came off of this one here, which was My Love, which was a number 1 smash. And I love the art. I love the cover, covered by Linda. And the back cover there. So, yeah. Wings, Paul McCartney and Wings. Red Rose Speedway comes in at number 9 for me. At number 8, 1976, Wings at the Speed of Sound. The 2 biggest hits off of this was Let 'Em In and Silly Love Songs. This is the original 1976 pressing. Red Rose Speedway was the original 1973 pressing on that as well. I like this back cover. I do, one of the reasons why it's ranked high or low in it is that I do not like the front cover. It's a weak front cover. Now there's a version of it with men on ladders putting the signs up on the marquee. If this was a little bit smaller and that was on there, maybe I would like it more. But I always thought the back cover would have made a great front cover. So, but yeah, this has Silly Love Songs. This is a true Wings album because everybody had a part in it. Joe English sings Must Do Something About It. Denny Lane has a couple of songs on here, Note You Never Wrote, and then one he wrote called Time to Hide. Linda has Cook of the House. Jimmy McCulloch has Wino Junko on it. So it's a true Wings album. A lot of people diss this album for the fact that there's other Wings members singing vocals on it and it's not Paul. I actually enjoy having other members of the band sing. And Time to Hide is a great song by Denny. And Joe does an excellent job. I Must Do Something About It. And Wino Junko by Jimmy McCulloch is great. So I think that's my number 8, Wings at the Speed of Sound. At number 7, happy 50th birthday, Wings Wildlife, the debut album. This is original pressing. Got the hype sticker with it. Still has Kmart sticker, price sticker, and then the sticker when I bought it from seller. It was a $5.77 album. No singles off of this album. And yeah, I like it. Simple, mellow, hippie-ish. What do you call it? I like this album. This is one of those albums that people either they love it or hate it. And it has Mumbo on it, Bip Bop, Love is Strange, Wildlife, Some People Never Know, I Am Your Singer Tomorrow, and Dear Friend. So, yeah, that's my number 7, Wings Wildlife. Nice album. I put it on nice. And it's kind of relaxing, just kind of listen to it. Just lay in with the headphones and then listen to that album. Such a clean album. All right, number 6 for me, which would probably be a surprise for a lot of people because they rank this album high. But it's Wings Over America from 1976. The single that was pulled off of here was Maybe I'm Amazed, backed by Soily. There's a back cover of it. I do love this album. I had the original press. I still have the original press CD of this, and I used to listen to it all the time, constantly. And this one still has I still have the poster for that for this in here. Paid $8 for it. It's the original release on Capitol. And has its some of its faults, but there's it's not a true live album. I mean, it's live, but then there's background vocals overdubbed and some instrumentation, guitar overdubs and stuff done to it. So that's number 6. I do love that album. I got the big box set, the archive set. Maybe one day I'll do a ranking of my archive set. Let me know if you want to see that in the comments below. All right, so we're going to the top 5. And so these are the ones I play a lot. Excuse me. And So number 5, 1979, Wings' final album, Back to the Egg, with the final lineup with Lawrence Schubert and Steve Holley and Denny Lane, Linda and Paul. And this had In the United States, Arrow Through Me. Getting Closer was also released as a single. Spin It On, Old Cyan Sir, Baby's Request. They're all singles, B-sides, and such. And came in number 8 on the Billboard chart. Decent showing. Wings' Harder Edge. In his first record with Columbia Records. So, yeah, number 5, Back to the Egg. All right, number 4. This one was like my number 1 for a while, and then it flipped. And this changes. This could change at any time, so this is like at the moment type thing. But this used to be my number 1. It dropped to number 4 right now for what I listen to. It's 1978's London Town. Another cover that should be redone. Maybe the back cover should have been the front cover. Most of the album was recorded in the Virgin Islands with Joe English and Jimmy McCulloch, and they had left in 1977, and they left the band, and Paul decided, and even though they were on most of the songs on this album, decided to cut them out. They're not. There's one fleeting moment. There's a poster in here that has one little picture of them with their backsides leaning over the railing, I think, that shows all of the Wings together. But it was promoted as a Paul, Linda, and Denny Wings, like the Band on the Run. So, with a little luck, was the number 1 single off of this one, and London Town was released, and the single, and then I've Had Enough, and Famous Groupies. Wasn't a single, but and Denny Lane has a great song on here called "Deliver Your Children." About five or six of the songs written on here are McCartney Lane collaborations. So that's my number 4, Wings, London Town. I must have miscounted. Anyways, hold on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. So there's 9. I guess I can't count. So there's 9. So number 2. I was going to say this is number 2. My bad. I can't count. Band on the Run. Used to be number 1 also back in the day. I still listen to it a lot. This one has the this is the US version with Helen Wheels. And it has Paul, Denny, and Linda on the back cover. There's another version. The UK version has Linda next to Paul, then Denny right there. Let's see. This is a reissue on white vinyl. There's Paul, Linda, and Denny, and it's switched up. So but yeah, number 2, Band on the Run, of course. Number 1 single, Jet. Also on here, Helen Wheels. Mrs. Vanderbilt was released as a single in Europe. But yeah, my number 2, Band on the Run. Classic Classic album. So, which you already know what number one is, right? Venus and Mars from 1975. Original pressing. I had a Frankenstein this one. Because when I bought this, because I had to buy it used, um, I had to repurchase mostly all my McCartney Wing albums because they were all stolen. So I had to repurchase them. And when I bought this online, it said it come with the poster. It did not. So I had to go on eBay and buy the posters for this album. It had the stickers and it had the little measuring thing, whatever, but it didn't have the poster. So I bought the poster separately and added it to this. So this one, number one album, Venus and Mars. Rock Show was the single off of this. Listen to what the man said, the number one single in 1975. Letting Go, top 40 hit. Has Medicine Jar, Jimmy McCulloch. Danny Lang sings Spirit of Ancient Egypt, written by Paul. Linda doesn't have a showcase on here, per se, so yeah, that's great. Venus and Mars. So tell me what your rankings are. It seemed that I can't count, but I thought there was 10, but there's 9. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 albums. No, I said 10. So I was off by 1. So, anyways, tell me what your rankings are. What your favorite Wings albums are. I mean, I like to know. I really do. I like to know. I'd like to see what people listen to, what their favorite albums are. And, hey, thank you. Comment and leave a like if you like. And leave comments. Appreciate it. Thank you for watching. And Mr. Incurrent Herd, see, I need to learn how to speak, I guess.